In this video, we're going to be previewing a matchup in the East region between the three-seeded red-hot Illinois Fighting Illini and the 14th-seeded Morehead State Eagles, what should be a good one in the East. For Illinois, they entered the tournament with a 26-8 record, and they finished second in the regular season in the Big Ten, and they came away with the Big Ten Tournament Championship on Sunday. This is an offensive machine for the Illini this year. They're third in the nation in offensive efficiency, averaging just under 85 points per game. Again, this team is a machine on the offensive end. They're really efficient from two-point land. They're a terrific rebounding team as well. This is a tall team, really helps them succeed on the boards. They're the 8th tallest team in America. Red hot right now for Illinois. The running, fighting Illini have just been on fire as of late. Terrence Shannon is the obvious key player to watch out for here in this game. The senior guard for the Illini has been on a tear here as of late. He averaged 34 points per game in the Big Ten tournament. He took home the Big Ten tournament MVP, and it was a no-brainer that he should have gotten the MVP. He played outstanding throughout the entire tournament. When he's playing at this level, nobody in the country can stop Illinois. That's how talented they are on the offensive end. Now, the big concern for this Illinois team is on the other side of the basketball. Sometimes they really can struggle to defend, and at times they simply try and outscore their opponents rather than just shut them down on the defensive end. This Illini team allows their opponents to score nearly 84 points per game in their 8 losses this year. So they need to tighten things up if they're going to make a run on the defensive end here in this tournament. For Morehead State, the 14 seed, they come into the tournament with a 26-8 record as well. They won the regular season crown in the OVC, and they took home the tournament championship as well. For them, this is a balanced team in terms of their strengths offensively and defensively. In terms of the paint, they're solid on both sides of the basketball. They're top 21 in the nation in two-point offense and two-point defense. This is a solid rebounding group. They're a pretty tall team for a mid-major squad. They're top 84 in the nation in both offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding. And on the offensive end, this team takes a lot of threes. 45% of their shots are from beyond the arc. They hit at a pretty solid rate of about 35% for the Morehead Eagles. Now, the player to look out for the Eagles is Riley Minix, their senior guard who's been on a tear as of late. This guy's 6'7". He's a tremendous slasher, averaging about 21 points per game and nearly 10 rebounds per game. This guy's averaging a double-double as a guard/wing. He loves to attack the rim and can do so at a high rate. And again, he's been red hot as of late. Now, the concern for this Morehead State team is they have problems with turnovers at times on the offensive end. They're 278th in the nation in turnover rate. Now, in their losses, they average 13 turnovers per game. If they don't take care of the basketball, they could be in big-time trouble against a really tough Illinois team that we know can score it at a high rate. Now, in this matchup between these two teams, lucky for Morehead State, Illinois doesn't really force a lot of turnovers. They're actually 360th in the nation at forcing turnovers, so that could bode well for Morehead State's chance to hold on to the basketball and be efficient on the offensive end. But I think Illinois is going to push a faster tempo in this game because they are the more talented team. They want to create as many possessions as possible and make this a high-scoring affair. Morehead State's going to need Riley Minix to have a game for them to have a chance, which is possible, but I think they're going to need close to 30 from him to be competitive in this one. Illinois is so hot right now. It is hard to imagine them losing to a 14 seed. If I had to put this on the upset potential meter, I would say that this is a not very likely upset here in this one. Illinois is just too hot. If you watch them play in the Big Ten tournament, this is a team possessed. I'm not saying they're going to go to the Final Four or anything necessarily like that, but I do think they're going to get by Morehead State. Give me the Fighting Illini to move on to the second round with a statement victory against the Morehead State Eagles in round number 1. Do you want to win your March Madness bracket pool? Do you want to not only beat your friends and family, but absolutely humiliate them? If you like the sound of that, subscribe down below to College Hoops Tonight, because we're previewing all 36 first-round games of the NCAA tournament to give you the edge you need to nail your bracket and absolutely crush your friends and family in your bracket pool.